Are you a lifelong fan of General Hospital?
Are you a new fan who wants to know more about the history of the show?
Do you enjoy talking about the show with others?
Do you find yourself yelling at the TV?
Is your self-care an hour a day in Port Charles?
If so, we invite you to join hosts
Amanda Kimmel
and Shannon Coach at the place where all the hidden conversations take place and secrets are revealed.
Meet us at Pier 54,
a General Hospital fan podcast. Hello, thank you for joining us on our Port Charles 411 featuring the May Fan of the Month, Kayla Downing. So Kayla wrote in to us asking to be one of our fans of the month, and you were chosen. So welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for, listening to the show and writing in. So this is actually take 2 because we did this before and had a corrupt file. So for those listening at home or wherever, some of this might sound a little weird, I guess, because we already know what you're going to say to some things, but we're going to do our best.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Kayla. I live in Ohio, so I'm like the other person from last month. So 2 Ohios. I have 2 kids and I'm married. I've started watching General Hospital. I'm not really sure when, but probably like 5th or 6th grade, maybe earlier. I can't remember exactly. I just remember coming home from school and always watching it, like either with my mom or she had it recorded and I would watch like the recorded episode. I did talk to my mom and asked her about when, she started watching. She said her mom, so my grandma, used to watch, and she said that she started probably in like 1975, 76.
Wow.
I asked her what got her hooked, and she said that she remembers, Bobby and Laura, I think she said, fighting over Scotty.
Yes.
So I guess that's what got her starting to watch it, and then I guess she passed it down to me. And then my sister watches it too, but I think she's more of a come and go. Like she doesn't watch it like every day. Mm-hmm. It's hard. I think she like watches it every so often, but yeah, that's how my mom kind of got into it, and then she passed it on to me watching it, so.
Oh, that's funny. So what year would you have been in 5th or 6th grade?
Probably 2005, 2006.
Okay. So what was going on then?
I don't know. I do remember, like, Jocelyn was younger and stuff, and I remember, I don't know if this is when I first started, but I remember she was, like, obsessed with, like, the Children of the Corn.
We talk about that all the time. Yep.
Don't even say anything about it, so that's funny.
She referenced it. Was it last Halloween or the one before? She's talked about it recently where she was like,
I just thought it was
always dressed like corn.
Yeah, like younger, and she like was like so obsessed with it.
So that would have been probably like Carly was married to Jax then.
Yeah.
Jocelyn was younger.
I know like bits and pieces of stuff, like, so I don't know like what happened first and all that, but like I also remember like when Michael was like the first Michael and then he got shot and he was in that coma and then like they aged him up and he was someone else and all that too. So I remember all that.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
They come out different people. Well, that's how we got the new Lulu. Mm-hmm. Was she came back frozen as the recast.
Yes.
Or like how when Jason came back, but it was really Drew, how he had face construction. That's why he didn't look
yep.
like he was supposed to, but then it turned out he wasn't really.
Well,
Jason.
Franco too. Franco supposedly got plastic surgery.
That was one of the weirdest changes, cause like it went from like James Franco to like the Roger, I don't know his last name. They're like so different. At first I was like, wait, that's Franco? Like, what?
I really
that was go ahead.
No, go aahead.
I was gonna say that was a hard transition for me. I don't like change to begin with, so it's hard to accept new characters, but changing.
They like change, or they'll be like, this person's playing them, and then you're like, cause you're so used to the old one, and then you see the new one, and at first you're like, oh, I don't like this one, I like the old one, but then eventually you get used to them and you're like, oh, okay, I'm fine with them.
Right, exactly. But Franco was one of the harder ones because I really liked the way that James Franco played it.
Yeah, and it's like, I feel like, I don't know their age, like James Franco, when it seemed like he was like so much younger, And then all of a sudden he got with like Maxie and all that. And then all of a sudden he's like who he is now. And then like, it's just such a, I think that was one of the weirdest transitions to be like, oh, he's Franco? Like, what?
Right. And it was hard if you watched the One Life to Live because he had been on that show. And so to see him come to GH, you were like, wait, he's who?
Well, yeah, because he was Star Manning's dad.
Right.
Star was around Maxie's age. So,
yeah.
And I mean, Roger's not that old, so.
Right.
But yeah, when you start thinking about it with stuff like that.
Different, and they're not like very, when he first came on as like Todd Manning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember as that, and then I know they had all three of them had to go or like switch people and all that.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, that was crazy.
So I just took a quick look at Wikipedia to see like what was going on in 2005. So you don't know Sarah Brown as Carly.
No, but I know my mom, like I remember my mom saying, like even when, what's her name?
Tamara.
What was her mom's name? Oh, Kim Naro.
Yeah.
I played Carly too, and my mom's like, it's so weird seeing her as Carly, or like, I guess the lady who played Claudia was Carly too. I don't know if that's Sarah Brown or.
Yep, that's Sarah Brown. She was the original Carly.
I remember my mom saying it's so weird seeing her as Carly or like Claudia because she was Carly, and like Kim, she like, because she was Carly, it's weird seeing her as like a different character.
At least with both Claudia Zacchara and Kim Nero, there was a significant gap in when they were on the show. You know, when they had to suddenly cut out all the One Life to Live characters and have them come back as people, like completely other people. You know, I really wonder where they got the idea, you know what, maybe we should give Ava Jerome a kid.
Yeah.
You know, oh, hey, you know what? Let's bring back Franco. And then Michael Easton had to come back as, he came back first as Silas Clay, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then now he's Finn. But yeah, that's like, I think one of the weirdest when they age up as someone that's like not very similar to what they looked like. I feel like it'd be like better if they did it as someone like, not like the same, but like just similar qualities, I guess.
Right.
I want to know how old they are now. So, okay, Roger Howarth is 51. Oh, that's right. He and I have the same birthday.
I didn't think he was that old.
Neither did I.
I mean, not that that's old, but that, well,
one of the people I couldn't believe her age is Alexis. Like, when I looked up how old she was, I could not believe that.
I don't know how old she is. How old is she?
I can't remember. She's 60 something, but.
Oh, wow.
Cause like, she does not look it. Like, she looks a lot younger than what she is. I think.
She's 64?
Yeah. I knew.
Yeah, I want to know for real what skincare all of them use as we sit here and talk about ages, because none of them look as old as they are.
And James Franco is 42, so I mean, he's 9 years older than him.
Yeah, that's made a difference.
Oh, really?
He doesn't look 51. I mean, I don't think that they look that big of an age gap. I just think that they look mature in different ways. You know?
Right. They could have had the new Nicholas play Franco, and that wouldn't have been such a stretch.
No, we've already learned to accept him, so.
I don't know that I have, but okay.
There's like so many rumors that I was gonna be like Tyler Christopher, and then like I'm thinking it's him, and then like the other guy shows him, like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Okay, so you did know Tyler Christopher then?
Yes, yeah.
That's good.
I'm on a Facebook page, like General Hospital, like exclusive or something. And like that's where I seen it, like, oh, he's coming back. And then all of a sudden it was someone else. I'm like,
I like him. I like that he's making him his own.
Yeah. At first I didn't, cause I think it was because I was expecting the other guy. And I'm like, I don't know if I like them, but now it's like, I'm getting to like a more as he like goes on as his character.
Mm-hmm.
So you started watching when I had taken like a little bit of a break, and as I'm scrolling through this, I remember all this, so I don't know. I just distinctly remember I started watching again consistently, and it's when Tony Jones died. And I was like, what is happening here? But I remember all the other stuff that they're talking about beforehand.
That was me, like, cause I stopped I thought it was only a year, but it must have been a few years. Now that when I started watching back, I'm kind of like, what the heck? What's happening? Who's this? Who's that? Maybe
I only took a couple months of a break and didn't realize. I mean, you figure if you take a 2-month break from a soap opera, it's like taking a 2-year hiatus from a regular show.
Yep.
I don't want to say regular show. You know what I mean, though. A primetime show. There we go. If anything, soap operas are the regulars.
Yeah, I like how they go all year and you don't have to have that summer break or fall break where you're like, they give you a cliffhanger and then it's like, you have to wait. But now with this pandemic going on, it's kind of like that with it going to be, not having any episodes recorded. So
yeah, interested to see when they, start back up filming and everything.
I hope we get to find out like who gets Wiley thing before they stop recording.
I know, that would be awful if not.
I was just thinking about that today because I know you said they have up till like the 21st. I'm like, man, I hope we figure out who Wiley goes to or that's going to be a real long cliffhanger.
You know what? At least Michael knows that he's his. I swear, if we were still doing that right now, it would be torture.
That's what me and my husband talked about. We're like, that was like the longest thing, like, cause like we knew it was Michael's for like so long. It's like, oh my gosh, just tell him already.
Well, so when we were interviewing Jacqueline, she knew that it was going to be coming out. Mm-hmm. When was that? It was like the day after I think we released our episode with her interview. That they found out. And I immediately messaged her. I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I know. I wanted to tell you so bad, but I couldn't. But we don't like spoilers. So I would have been more upset if she had been like, oh, just watch on Friday. You know?
It's coming.
Yeah.
Don't you hate when you're listening to a great podcast and suddenly you're interrupted by an ad? I know! Thank goodness Stitcher lets us listen to our favorite podcasts like Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, and many more ad-free for only $4.99 a month or $34.99 a year. Go to Stitcher.com/premium to sign up today. Use promo code PEER54 for 1 month free on us.
Do you have an idea for a podcast but don't know where to start? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Anchor is such an easy way to record and edit a podcast, and you can do it from either your phone or computer. Best part is you don't have to worry about getting it out there. Anchor distributes to many platforms so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. You can start making money right away without having a minimum number of listeners too. Anchor really is everything that you need to make a podcast all in one place.
So that's a good time for you to get started watching it.
That doesn't feel like that long ago.
It doesn't.
As we're talking about the storyline, I'm like, really? That was that long ago? It feels like it was just 2 or 3 years ago.
No, it was 15. Oh, and that's the year that Laura Wright started playing Carly.
Yeah, I think that's the only Carly I ever knew. Like how I said my mom's, oh, this one was Carly. But, and like, I know like when Kim Nero came on as like, my mom's like, she used to play Carly. I'm like, oh, she did.
Oh, is that one of your kiddos in the background?
Probably.
Did they ever watch it with you?
No, cause usually we watch it after they go to bed. So.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You said that your husband watches it with you too. How did that get started?
Well, like I said, I started back up watching when I heard Jason was coming back, and I just was like, I'm gonna start watching this, so I recorded it, and then like the first episode I put it on and he just watched, and he's watched it with me ever since, so.
Very nice. Do you know who his favorite character is?
No.
We should find this out. I was just thinking, cause I swear my husband loves Sunny.
He does love Sunny. I can attest to that.
He's even told me, he's like, so if you ever interview him, I want to say hi. I'm like, okay, if that ever happens, when that happens.
Right, put it out there. Positive energy.
Yes. Oh, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, but he also makes fun of, he always asks me who Michael Easton's playing. He's like, is he a vampire again, or is he still a doctor, or what's he doing?
Yeah, Michael Easton is probably one of my favorite characters. And then I also really like Franco and, I think, James Patrick Stewart, like Valentine. I really like him. Like, I know, like, I guess he's someone like love to hate, cause I don't know, like, I just like him.
Yeah, he's a hard character to hate, cause he's such a good dad. But as soon as you really start to like him, then he does something with someone else, and you're like, oh, never mind, I don't like you.
Yeah.
I think he has a deep level of vulnerability that shows through even when he's being, diabolical and everything. You just see this hurt kid and, cause I mean, he was even still when he was rejected by Anna and stuff like that. He was an adult,
Right.
you see that. And I think he's an amazing actor. I think he's...
Yeah.
He is. And it's a lot easier to accept the way that he goes from good to bad than Peter. I just can't stand anymore.
Oh, I hated that, how they're making him bad again. Like, everybody knew he had a part in the, what was it, brain?
Yes,
brain mapping,
everybody knew.
So it's like, why don't you just say like, okay, yeah, like, I didn't understand this. Like, everybody knew, like, you were involved. So it's like, why didn't you just come out and say, like, why are you trying to be sneaky and do all this stuff? I hate how they're making him now, like, be like the bad guy. Cause like, oh, him and Maxie were like so good together. Now he's doing all this stuff and it's gonna ruin that. And, stop making him bad, cause he is finally being good.
Right. Maxie deserves to be happy.
Well, and he deserves to be happy. I mean, he grew up as Faison's kid.
Yeah.
It's not exactly easy.
True. It's funny how we think that she deserves to be happy, but whenever it comes to Lulu, we're just over her.
Yeah, Lulu. She gets so much nerves.
Do you have any guesses on what Dustin's background is?
I don't know. I've been hearing different things. I don't know. He's kind of like my husband thinks so too, but like, we were thinking that, he might be like either, cause I know some people were saying Brando was, but I don't think Brando is, but like Cyrus's son, maybe like Dustin was Cyrus's son.
I am on that boat.
Yeah. And that's why he was like, I know some people were like, that's why he was so nice to Lulu when she was interviewing him, because he knows that that's his son's woman or something.
Oh, I hadn't made that connection then, yeah.
I think we talked about that on the show.
Not that he was nice because of it. Yeah. We talked about, we thought that he was Renault's son, but not that he was.
I said that on the show.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Go back and listen to it. I said he was schmoozing his son's girl or something like that.
No, I was sleeping when you said that again.
Then I know people are trying to say like he was the whole like him and Joss, and I'm like, I hope they don't do that.
Rumor was that they were supposed to, and they ended it. Thank God. Because
I was gonna be so mad if that happened. I'm like, seriously.
There's certain things that you just don't do, and I'm sorry, we see it on the news, like that's, and to put him in that position where he didn't seem like that type of guy, and it would just so drastically change the character of Joss,
Right, and he wouldn't be able to do anything after that. Would hate him forever. He wouldn't come back from that.
And all girls have a crush on one of their teachers growing up.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just glad they kind of like lifted it as a crush and not like tried to do anything else. Cause I was like, I hope they don't do that, cause that would be so dumb.
Yeah, that would be creepy.
Yeah. Oh, so if there was a storyline from the past that you would like to change, what would it be?
Oh, I mean, I guess it's kind of recent. But I think, I guess it's like past and present, because it's like something we learned about like here, like, but like with the brain mapping, I didn't like how they, like said like, oh, there's more people. And then it's like the Anna and, her sister, can't remember her name.
Alex.
Oh yeah, Alex, sorry. I wish they would kind of go more into that, because it's like they were like, oh, is Peter Anna or Alex's? But then now it's like, they're leaving us hanging, because it's like, so, like she went off to find her and find this out, but now it's like they don't say anything about it. So it's like, that's one thing I wish they would kind of like came out and said like, either if she's his mom or not.
And I think almost everyone's in agreement that she's not. Because it makes more sense that she wouldn't remember certain things if he's Alex's. And yeah.
Some people have been saying, like, they think that right now it's like actually Alex, and she can't put Anna somewhere and she came back as Alex and is acting like Anna. But I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I know like people are saying like, oh, it's actually Alex and that's why she's trying to protect him, because it's her son and all that.
I did not hear that one.
I've heard that one. I don't think that it's Alex though. I think it is Anna, but I think that he's going to end up being Alex's son.
Is Paloma Holly's twin or just her sister?
It's her twin, isn't it?
But was Holly part of that?
Oh,
They didn't say Holly was part of that, but that would be a good twist to the fact that they
where we are right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I sent you that thing the other day. I think it said it was her twin sister. Hold on, I'm looking back through my messages to you. We text too much.
We do.
I said look alike.
Android, you can just look at the pictures and you can see just the pictures that you sent.
I'm happy with my Apple, thank you. Look-alike half-sister.
Okay, so she wouldn't have been part of the brain mapping then?
No, because they weren't twins. You were correct.
So scratch that. Sorry, I was just building on your
That would have been a good scene though, or a good storyline.
I agree though. That's a tough storyline that
it's like they brought it up and then all of a sudden you don't hear anything about it.
Yeah, that was another one they dragged out forever.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, we're done with it.
Well, where did Andre go? He's just gone again.
Mm-hmm.
I like him.
Oh, another thing I know we talked about, is like, I listened to the Jason and Spinelli, like their podcast they have. And I just thought of something when you were saying Andre, but I remember, when I was listening to the one, I'm bad with like their real names, the Curtis's episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know they said that at first he interviewed Rose for like Andre, and I was thinking, I'm like, I feel like he would be weird, like, cause after seeing him as like Curtis, like him being Andre, I'm like, that's so funny.
Yeah, I couldn't picture him as Andre. They were two completely different people.
Yeah, very much. Although I really liked Andre and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I don't like Curtis and Jordan, but I really did like Andre and Jordan.
I liked Andre just as a person. They could bring him back and hook him up with somebody else.
Portia!
There you go. Perfect.
Or, oh my gosh, there's not really any single women in that age group.
No, there's not.
How old is he supposed to be?
I'd say 50s.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. I don't even know. Seems like everybody is married or with someone that age.
What about Alexis?
No.
I kind of like Alexis with Neil. I wish they just, I don't know. I really liked her with Julian too, but it's like, even still, like, feel like with him attacking Neil, Julian attacking Neil, it's like, see, this is who you're supposed to be, like, be with your woman.
Yes. I like them together. That would make me happy. I don't really love her with Neil. They're kind of boring.
I liked them at the beginning, and then it's just like they didn't do anything with them, so.
Now I feel like it's like kind of awkward. They're like, oh, we can't, but it's like now they're both like lost their, like licenses, so it's like, well, might as well be together, but I think I really liked Julian and her. Like, I'm like, I wish they would just get back together.
Yeah, they had way more chemistry.
Yeah.
And her and Neil, they're both going to be broke now that they lost their license. Yeah. Nobody's going to work anymore.
If they saved and they managed their money correctly, they should be good for a little while.
Or they'll just suddenly end up broke, like Elizabeth and Franco.
Yes. With no warning.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going to have dinner with...
Oh, goodness.
I don't like this question. Go ahead.
We'll give you three. 3 characters that you would like to have dinner with. Characters, not actors.
Gosh, it's so many. I have to think about this because there's so many it's like I like. Probably Michael Easton, well, a Finn, Willow, I guess a Valentine.
There you go.
I feel like that'd be an interesting dinner though.
So why would you pick Willow? You kind of talked about your love for the other two. Why would you pick Willow?
I don't know, I just really like her. Like, I really liked her and Chase together. I wish they wouldn't have done this. I know everybody was rooting for, like, Michael and Willow, like, for a while, but it's like, I don't know why. I just wish they would have just left that alone and stayed together, cause Will and Chase were, like, just so cute together. I don't know, she just seems like a really nice, good person. I just like her character.
I agree. They shouldn't have messed with that.
And it's like now, it just is gonna like ruin, like, especially for Chase and Sasha, because obviously they like loved Willow and Michael. Now it's like, you're gonna just ruin that because you think you're doing the best. Cause it's like, I feel like they didn't really need to get married for Michael to get custody of Wiley, because there's so much stuff Nell has done. It's like, she wouldn't have got full custody, I don't think. Like,
right. All conversation that Martin had with her on Thursday last week, why didn't he have that with her at the beginning? Everyone you fall in love with dies, or almost dies, and Michael has this entire, support system, and he has a good career and stuff like that.
And it's like, yeah, I know, like, he was in jail, he killed, like, Claudia, but it's like, it's like her, if you look at her record, she just has, like, it's like hers is like 2 times the worth. Who would you rather him be with? Someone, So it's like, I feel like they wouldn't have had to get married. Like, I feel like even if it was like where she has, but like, I don't think she would have got like full custody and him not being able to see him or anything. So I think that was kind of crazy that she thinks, she's like, oh, I'm going to get custody and all this.
Right. And I feel like he should have been more realistic. She's going to get visitation no matter what. So yeah. They needed to work off that.
Yeah. She should have taken Carly up on her deal.
Yeah, for real.
See, and that's the thing. I think that when this is all kind of settled, Carly knows that Sasha did it for, her reasons, and Finn knows that Chase did it because of his reasons. I think that they're going to find their way back to each other, hopefully. Mm-hmm. It's like at the beginning when Michael and Chase, you weren't sure who was going to wind up with Willow.
Yeah.
At first,
I thought it was Michael, because I know they had that it was at her classroom, and Michael and they were kind of I guess kind of flirty, but then all of a sudden Chase came in, and then once they got together, I'm like, oh yeah, I like Willow and Chase. But then you got all these people rooting for Michael and her. I'm like, really? Stop trying to break up a good thing.
We can let one couple be happy.
Yeah.
They don't do that. You know that.
I know. So I think that we are just about out of time. Is there anything else that you want to talk about, Kayla?
Not that I can think of.
Any other questions, Amanda?
Nope, we're good.
Okay. Well, thanks again so much for being able to do this a second time. Really appreciate it. I think this is the first time we've ever had to re-record something.
Yep.
13 months. That's a good track record, But yeah, thank you so much for listening to the show, and we look forward to connecting with you again in the future.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Oh, and yesterday you had said that it's your birthday coming up too, so happy birthday.
Yeah, May 25th.
So everyone wish her a happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Have a great night.
Yep, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love talking with other fans.
Me too. It's so fun to hear how people got started, but she made me feel old when she was talking about when she got started, and in my mind it was just the other day, and she's like, no, 15 years, blah, blah, blah. So that's crazy to me.
And it was about 10 years after you and I started watching consistently.
Right.
So it's crazy when I pulled up Wikipedia just to see, okay, what was going on at that time. And I'm like, wait, no, that, like you said, that just happened, but no.
Yes.
It was quite some time ago. So, but no, that was fun. And so if you're interested in being our fan of the month, go to our website, pier54podcast.com. There's a submission form, and we'll review them and choose our next fan of the month.
So have a good weekend.
And we'll meet you at the pier.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed today's show, we invite you to go to pier54podcast.com to subscribe on your favorite platform. Don't forget to leave us a review. And you can also follow us on many social media channels. Just search for Pier 54 Podcast. Also, we are not perfect, so if there is something that we missed or messed up, just let us know by emailing us at pier54podcast@gmail.com.